Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jennifer Miller. I'm the middle school principal. On behalf of the Avon Board of Education, the leadership team, the staff, and our students, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's winter band concert featuring students in grades 5 through 12. The first ensemble that will be performing is the 5th and 6th grade instrumental band under the direction of Mr. Luke Selby. For those of you not aware, Mr. Selby has been working with our students in grades 4 through 6 in Ms. Stambaugh's absence, and she will be returning in a couple of weeks. This 5th and 6th grade band will be performing 2 songs this evening. The first selection is Star Splitter Fanfare by Brian Belmages, and the second selection is Santa the Barbarian by Randall Stanbridge. Now, Santa the Barbarian is basically the origin of Santa Claus if he had been a Viking. He goes through all sorts of adventures, from fighting the Krampus to rescuing kids from an evil wizard child to meeting the future Mrs. Claus. We hope you enjoy the performances. Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Selby, our director, to the stage to conduct our 5th and 6th grade band. Right, good evening, everybody. That piece was called Blazing Bones of the West, and I hope that you guys recognize some of the tunes in there. Can we get another round of applause for our fabulous trombone section? So earlier this week, I made the trombone stand at the front of the stage and play it, and then I threatened to them that I would have them stand at the front of the stage during the concert. So they came in today and they said, "Please, Miss Collins, no!" So I said, "Well, if you play nicely, maybe I'll let you sit back there, and you don't have to come up front." So I guess they did it today, so I was nice to them. Our next piece is going to be called African Bell Carol. It's going to feature our percussion section over in the back. So we hope you enjoy. Thank you. All right, so I promised them that at this point in the concert, I would say fake nice things about them. So here we go. All right, so I'm very proud of junior band. Their hard work this year has really paid off. So in the past, we have rehearsed the first period, and now we rehearse right before lunch. And I have not quite decided which is worse just yet, I'll let you know. So regardless of that, in rehearsal times, these kids put in so much effort, and they are a lot of fun to work with. So there truly is never a dull moment over in junior band rehearsal between the need for essential patience and Chris somehow tripping over every piece of percussion equipment in a 10-second period. I kid you not, today in rehearsal, he tripped once, and I looked at him, and then 2 seconds later, he tripped again, and then the third time, I don't even know how it happened. I just didn't see it. I just heard it. So you never know what's going to happen. It's always a fun time. So junior band's final piece tonight is called Boomwhackers on Stage, and as the name might suggest, it has boomwhackers in it. Actually, we have 3 boomwhacker parts. So these ladies are getting set up here. So if you could give a warm welcome to our boomwhacker soloists. This is Elena, Julia, and Megan. was called Let Me Be Frank with You. And if you had a chance to read the program notes, we'll learn a little bit about the story of that piece, why it was written. So I can tell you that it is true. Composer John Mackey and his inspiration for this piece, Frank Kelly, are in fact really good friends. They're both very well-known band composers, and they're often asked to conduct ensembles all around the world. I actually got to meet both of them in 2014 when I was in an ensemble in high school, and it was a very cool experience. They were both just out having coffee in San Antonio. It was very cool. So next up, we are going to be performing a little bit out of order from the program. Kind of had some discussions with some of the senior band members, and they said, Collins, we prefer this order. So I said, okay, for you, I'll change it. So we are actually going to go on now to the piece called Gabriel's Oboe, and I would like to invite Mr. Selby back up to the podium to conduct again. Next up is going to be the piece titled Imminent Danger. If you'll give me just a moment, I've got to set up the backing track because this is a cool piece with electronics. So I hope you enjoyed Imminent Danger. It's something a little bit different. Playing with the backtrack and rehearsing with that is something that's very challenging because if we get off in the middle of it, we have to fix it. And you can't really ask the backtrack to speed up or slow down. So it was a good challenge for them. They've done a wonderful job, this group, senior band, of achieving some very high-level music that I've thrown at them. We have a lot of fun at rehearsals, right? I mean, cool. All right, good line, guys. All right, so the short jokes that they make are still in full supply because they have yet to come up with new material. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this group of students just crashed my wedding ceremony. I'm so sorry, Rob. They have threatened. It's mildly terrifying. But they really are, they're a true joy to work with and get to know, and I really do enjoy my time with them. So before our final piece, I'm going to thank a couple of people that have made tonight possible. First, I would like to thank our principals, Jen Miller and Ryan Wagner, as well as the superintendent, Dr. Capetti, and the Board of Education for their continued support of the music program. I'd like to also give a huge thank you to our buildings and grounds staff for making sure everything is set up and running smoothly for us tonight. We literally could not function without you guys. And then a huge thank you to all of you here tonight in the audience for supporting these students in music every day and tonight as well. We really appreciate it. And I'd also like to give a very big thank you to Mr. Luke Selby for jumping right in and being a great colleague while Mrs. Megan Stambot is away on maternity leave. He truly has done a fabulous job. Thank you. As you can see, the kids clearly despise him. Before we let you go on this evening, we have one more piece for you. This piece is called Peter Patapan. It mixes the traditional Patapan with movements and moments from Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker, which hopefully is a known ballet for you, I would hope. So we hope you enjoy our final piece of the evening, Peter Patapan.